Hello, fellow YouTubers and viewers. My name is Kunjo, and welcome back to Fall in Love or Die Trying. No, Find a Love or Die Trying. If you don't know what this game is about, it's about this guy that you play as who has amnesia. He wakes up at this island where he has to date 5 girls and has to pick one to marry. And if that girl doesn't marry him and doesn't accept his proposal, then he dies. And yeah, that's basically the plot. Last time, we met a very, very attractive woman who is actually right there. You can see her right behind all these different choices. But I'm not gonna choose her yet. I'm going to save her for last because, in my opinion, she's hot as fuck. So I'm gonna do somebody else first, and kind of I guess, wait for the perfect moment to woo her, I suppose. So yeah, let's do this. Let's do okay, so last time Yui apparently knows us from before we lost our memory, and I kind of want to expand on that. I want to see who she is and what exactly she's like, because apparently she has a few things that she isn't telling us about that we're supposed to know about. So yeah, let's do it. Yui. Yes! Cough it up, 4. I won the bet. Ah, I see. Okay. Well, I believe this was the right choice. I think this is probably the canon choice, so... But that was my whole salary! How am I gonna... And great choice, Kunjo. I knew I could count on you. Alright, so I think that this is supposed to be planned. You know what? I guarantee they took Yui because I was here. And I bet that they know her. Because in the last episode, Kat told me that she knew that I didn't have a significant other in my life. So if that's the case, then she must know a lot of other things about me in my personal life. So I don't think it's very far-fetched if they know Yui. Alright, places, people. Let's get this show on the road. Yes, ma'am. And action! Let's see where this goes. The forest to the north of the house was as serene as could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give away beneath my feet, and the wind caress my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her, in a flowing white dress, standing in the middle of it all. Hey there, Kunjo. What you doing all the way out here? I could ask you the same. See, I'm not going to go too into, I was looking for you. Because I still want to get to Scarlett. So, but you know what, fuck it. Let's get crazy here. I was looking for you, Yui. I was hoping we could spend some time together. Then consider me the luckiest girl in the world. Yui had the cutest giggle. The kind that instantly put a smile on your face. Well, you found me now. Care to join me for a walk? I'd like that. Aw, look at her with the birds and the bees and the butterflies. Look out, an eagle! Fucking rips her apart. We started to walk down the forest path together. I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair, flowing like water in the wind. I doubt you remember, but I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my sisters, the alpacas, and my bunnies, Bun and Bun Bun. Interesting names, dude. And the chickens, and too many farm animals to count. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? I'm sorry. Do you still live there? Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city for a bit, way back when. That's when I met you. How'd we meet? Well, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past, instead of, people. I came to the city alone, didn't know left from right, And I got lost. I swear, every building looks the same. You can say that again. I tried to ask people for directions to where I would live or where the school was, but no one would give me the time of day. Except for you. I helped you? Yeah. You didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I'd never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You know. Shy. Oh, that's a good voice for her. We found out later. We went to the same high school, but we never talked too much about after that. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's not your fault, Kunjo. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm glad I'm getting a second chance to know you better, Yui. I feel the same way, Kunjo. You're just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. It shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation. Oh, shit. Don't tell me she's like Monica from fucking Doki Doki. Shit. Okay. Sorry, what did you say? I couldn't hear you. Just a little joke. Right, totally, because that's why the fucking music cut out like that. I was just saying, I'm so happy to see you again. Here's to the future. We spent the rest of the day taking in the nature and making up for lost time. Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. I guess not much has changed. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. What the fuck is wrong with me? Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure it'll be all okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Kunjo. I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. I was just about to close my eyes when I heard a knock at the door. I shuffled over in a haze. Hey there, Kunjo. Sorry to bother you this late. It's all right. What's up, Cat? Don't mind me. Just gonna make myself real comfortable. Cat walked by me and comfortably sat herself on my bed. Huh. Strangely seductive here, Cat. What are you trying to do here? Oh my god, you have no idea how much better your beds are compared to my staff. You'd think the ones actually working here would get treated nicely. I closed the door, then sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers' union. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I can think of a few things. You'd think 5 women would be enough for one person. You're incorrigible, Kunjo. I don't even know the word. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show? I'm heartbroken. Being a babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term gig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing, and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Cat. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic. Our audiences really loved your date with Yui today. People online can't stop raving about you and Yui. I mean, it's mostly death threats targeting at you, because they'd want to be in your position, but it's something. Nice to know that the outside world is safer than here. They're just jealous. Most people would dream of having someone like Yui be their soulmate candidate. Then again, it's no fun if this is just the Yui show. We need drama, love triangles, betrayal. So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. All right. Sounds good to me. Really? Since you had such a great date today, I'm sure you agreed so... fuck's sake, oh my god. I'm surprised you agreed so easily. Well, it's a bit weird, but at the end of the day, this is a TV show. You need ratings to survive. You're exactly right. And more specifically, You need those ratings to survive. Or, you need those ratings to survive. And they'll axe the show before the last day. What happens to me if that happens? Well, it'd be as if you didn't end up with anyone at the end of the show. Ah, got it. Well, that's simple enough. I'm impressed at how well you took that. Have you been on a life or death killing dating show before? Can't say I have. Nope. I really fucking can't. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late, and we've both got big days tomorrow. So how about you call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Kunjo. Good night, Cat. Huh. Okay. Well, it seems like she has some empathy for my situation here because, this isn't exactly a normal thing for a guy to be going through. Because there's a chance that I could die. And she said sorry, which I believe, or I can infer as to be a way of her conveying real emotion. I'm glad that she isn't just some, crazy, unaware, sociopath who, is like, oh, I don't understand why you're so, unhappy, all these people. Well, she did actually say that in the first episode, so, I guess. But I think that was more like an ironic bit. So, yeah. Oh, well, who knows? Maybe I'll try to woo her, if that's an option. I'm sure it will be. Hopefully. She left my room, closing my door behind her. I went back to laying on my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Yui before I slept. The sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey! I can hear a woman's voice call out to me from within a dream.
You probably can't hear me in there, but...
I try to respond, but no words come out.
Kunjo, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me.
You promised.
But you lied, didn't you?
Whoa, okay. Episode 2, the second one. Hold on. So, cut the music. Alright, I have a theory already. We are in a video game. Or we're in some kind of MMO. And this is just all a facade and all fake. It's like Sword Art Online. So, because by that dialogue, she was saying, are you still in there or something like that? She was talking to us like we were in something and she was standing over us or something. So, that's my theory. But I guess we'll just have to wait until that happens, so. Alright. Turn on the audio, please. Thank you. In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house.
Oh, wow. There's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen here before. Really? You've never seen a tulip?
Shut up, bitch.
Grandma and I only grew hyacinths
Back home, so nope.
Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can't believe that the only flowers I ever work with are Venus flytraps. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk?
No, not really. That'd kind of suck. Literally never. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
It's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago.
Oh, okay, so she already did this?
Both my neighbors lost their pet cat the same day, too.
Oh.
I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? You sure they were lost? Tea's ready!
Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite.
I have prepared some treats for you as well. Please enjoy.
We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. What a great play on words, me.
Oh, there you are, Kunjo. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate.
Oh, I know who exactly I'm picking.
You remember what we discussed yesterday, right?
How could I forget?
It's not like I've ever forgot.
Oh, sorry, that's me. It's not like I've ever forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything.
Say the snock for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today.
Ow, that stings.
It'll be just between your soulmate candidate from here on out, so choose wisely.
Who's that? Violet. Oh, yeah.
If we are not chosen within these first 2 days, what are we to do instead? Well, we are in a tropical paradise. Think of the rest of the show as a vacation. It's not like you're losing anything. Soulmates aren't real anyway. Not much for romance, are you, Cat? How could you tell? Wait a minute, Cat. Will we be splitting up the group after today? Nope, don't worry. You'll still be able to hang out together. And who knows where that will go. Whew. Good to know my battle plans will still come in handy. I mean, friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir. So, without further ado, Kunjo, who's the unlucky girl?
Don't even need to think about it. Scarlett.
All right, we'll make it happen. Let's have Kunjo start in the mansion. And ooh, I know where to bring Scarlett. Give us a moment to set up the scene, then go find her.
All right. It didn't take long to find Scarlett. She found me first. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her.
Kunjo! Thank God you're okay. Oh my God.
What's going on, Scarlett?
Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible. And I messed up my intro with you earlier and...
Whoa, slow down.
I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing.
Wow, that's not something to hear every day.
The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things, who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is,
something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise.
Give me brains and bananas.
Applying too much turns people to rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas.
Dear God, not the bananas. The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down.
We need to get out of here, and fast.
4 busted through the door and blocked our only exit.
Give me brains and bananas!
I'll get him out of the way. It'll give you time to run. I've got a better idea.
Scarlett blasted forward with the white powder, covering his face entirely.
Cocaine!
He flailed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground unconscious.
What was that? Let's just say Four's seeing all the bananas he wants now, and we'll leave it at that.
Follow me. Was that actually cocaine? We ran outside of the mansion as fast as we could. How did this even happen?
Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories, and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So I may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place.
In a weird way, that's really sweet, Scarlett. Thanks. Crazy, but still. Thanks.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet. You know, Scarlett, I want to bang you.
No cap. You're fucking popping. I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay till there until we get an antidote. Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside? They're actually trapped inside the library right now. Oh shit! We've got to go back and save them. I don't know how to say this, but I accidentally turned them into zombies too. But they were a little much, so I locked them in the library. We're doomed, aren't we? Scarlett and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled, despite seeming so put together. But I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical. Alright, it's showtime! You really think this will work? You bet! I made it after all! Looks like the coast is clear. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here. Alright, it's time to save our friends! They're coming right at us! Nothing to worry about. Holy shit! This is payback for you guys chasing your introductions! I'm sorry. What? Oh, nothing. You sure that's gonna cure them? Of course! What does it look like I'm doing? Something told me Scarlett was enjoying this a little too much. What the hell? I take my eyes off the cameras for 1 second and there's zombies in the house? Not for much longer, I promise! We spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. What the fuck's going on? Not quite the first date you expected, huh? You can say that again. It was definitely a first, though. Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. I fucking hope not. Something tells me she's gonna get like a fucking nuke or something. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Kunjo. Got a minute? I want to make Yui and Scarlett jealous. It'd be good for ratings. What? Wait, what? You wanna... You wanna do something? Sorry, what? You're no fun. Anyway, she opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit. I've got some good news. I'm all ears. Turns out my strategy worked. We've gotten enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong. People loved it when you and Yui were the main ship, but now with Scarlett as some serious competition, let's just say online threads went from optimistic and united to downright murderous. Well, I'm glad to hear I get another day to live. I read that completely wrong. Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing. Kat laughed, then took a seat on my bed. You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Yuri and Scarlett. Between those two, do you have a favorite? Alright, Yui is probably a sociopath or something. Because of what she said earlier about wanting to take out everybody else. And even though Scarlett got a Gatling gun and shot everybody, she did that out of love. So I'm going with her. My boo. Though I've known her for less time, I think I like Scarlett more right now. It's amazing how brilliant she is. And I can't ever quite place her. She's fascinating. Really? Well, I can't say I'm too surprised. But maybe just a little. Let's see where things go with her. Something tells me you'll be hanging out with her again soon enough. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows? You might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Kunjo. Good night, Nat. Cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. So she said the first one. So that means that more people have been in here before, and nobody's made it out alive? I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic.
You look like you've seen a ghost, Kunjo.
You. Somehow I can't see your face, nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. I hear my own voice speaking as if it were coming through an old cassette.
Are you thinking about what's going on out there now?
$10 since it's better on this side. Out there, every day is a fight to stay alive. Here, at least there's food, shelter, a place to call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I reach for her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you.
I know. And I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side.
Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me.
Because it's real. It's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just to taste it.
We've been over this.
I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Kunjo?
I felt the same way she did, but there was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from her here alive. We're living another day.
But what are we living for?
I sighed. You really want to see the other side that badly?
Yes.
I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. And I loved her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon. She laughed.
You'll be the judge of that.
Judge of that. Oh my god.
Episode 3. Take a chance.
Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Though I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone. Oh, really? And who was that? I think it was Scarlett. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamed the same thing. As did I. She locked us in a library. Then shot us to pieces. Whoa, that's the same dream I had. What do you think made you all dream up that?
Dream up that. This dialogue is so weird. Who uses this? Who says what made you think? No, what do you think made you all dream up that? That just sounds so weird. I feel like that would be dream that up, but whatever. That's just my preference.
Either way, it was just a dream.
You will use mean glare. It's super effective. Come now. There's no point getting upset at someone at what they did in a dream.
You're right, Violet. And yet... I seem to remember you being there too, Kunjo.
Oh man, how am I going to talk my way out of this one? Some way or another, Scarlett and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again. I figured it's about time to talk with Kat about my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Kat? Is that... I turned around, and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was.
Kat? No, this is Allie.
Ah, sorry, Allie. What's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke.
Have you noticed anything weird lately?
What do you mean?
Something about this show gives me the creeps. I went out for a walk in the forest last night, 'cause it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute.
Taking a nap in the forest at night? You're braver than most, Allie.
Let me finish. When I woke up, I was back in my room on my bed. And I swear, I don't remember ever walking back.
Huh. That sounds pretty crazy, if it really happened. You sure you didn't just have a weird dream?
Now that you mention it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did you notice anything strange happen last night?
You mean other than Scarlett, fucking mowing everybody down with a Gatling gun after turning everybody into zombies? I mean, not really. I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it.
Damn. 5 girls a date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll just be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalk it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Kunjo.
It's my pleasure, Allie.
See you later.
She ran off just as fast as she had come initially.
Someone's in a hurry.
Hey, Kat. I was looking for you.
Afternoon, Kunjo. Same here. I wanted to ask, did you guys do anything last night to Allie? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the craft alone at night.
I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything.
Right?
Right?
Anyway, more importantly, it's time for Phase 2. You've done pretty decently with setting up Yui and Scarlett as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance? Whatever. More importantly, every time they're on screen, we got one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you'll only be going on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet to get out of here alive.
All right, I'm glad that I didn't save Scarlett for last, because if that was the situation, well, then chances are I'd have to be between Yui and someone else. And I wanted Scarlett, so that's lucky.
That sound good to you?
You almost make it sound like I have a choice.
I'm glad we're on the same page as always, Kunjo. But enjoy with the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today?
Ha ha ha. I guess I'd like to spend today with Scarlett.
Huh. If making zombies... sorry, I gotta add the accent. Huh. If making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. But that's none of my business. I think Scarlett's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you.
I found Scarlett out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down.
Hey, Scarlett. You doing okay? Jeez. It's just you, Kunjo. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on the edge.
Fuck, I keep on fucking burping.
I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing, whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that.
Why? You saved everybody.
We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me.
At least you fixed the situation, right? At least we don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant.
Still, they wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me.
Well, that's true. But hey, it makes for great TV, which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive. But I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say.
I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, and I'm sure this time...
Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks, though. I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlett. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time?
That would be fantastic.
There's somewhere I'd like to go if that's okay with you.
Lead the way.
You won't regret it.
At least I think you won't. Should I be worried?
Come on, let's go.
All right. I'm going to end it here. I will be back with this game. And, yeah. This is a very interesting game. Very weird. I love it. It's great. I love the story. It's so unique. I've never seen anything like this, I must say. So, I'm impressed. I can't wait to further my relationship with Scarlett and maybe Yui. I still want to know how she knows about me and what her motives are, honestly. Because she said something under her breath that I don't think I should have heard her say. And I don't think she should have said that, period. So, yeah. I'll get to that in the next episode and we'll find out. All right. Well, that's that. Bye.